Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we'll be doing a drag build and tune for the Rimac Concept 2. If you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. So if we bring this car over to the drag strip, I can show you just how fast it is. So if we just line up over here. So this car is crazy in terms of the power figures, as you've got 1407 kilowatts, which is equal to 1886 horsepower, and also 2300 newton meters, which is 1696 foot-pounds of torque. So this car is insane. So if we go ahead and launch it here, you don't need to rev it up at all. You can just launch flat. Should get hardly any wheel spin. Change gears at about 170. And then across the line you should get about 332. So now we're going to throw it into the festival drag strip race so I can show you the time you can get as well as how it compares to other cars. You can see we just launched way quicker than anyone else. No one's even close to us at all. And we got a time of 6.9 seconds. So this car is stupidly quick. So now we've seen just how quick this car is, we'll go into the upgrades and tuning. So if we come into the upgrade menu just here, there's not much we can do. There is aero and appearance, but we don't want to do any of that because these lips and stuff just add weight and drag to the car, and you don't want that when you're building a drag car. So we're going to come into tires and rims, and we're going to put on some drag tires here, as well as making the track widths as wide as possible in the front and rear. So in the rims we can save weight, we can save about 8 kilos here. If you put on the right rim, it's 8 kilos off if you put on these rims. Now we're just going to put some wheel spaces on here, as this helps with stability and it looks cool. So next we're going to come into drivetrain. So in here we can put in a race driveline and a race diff. So the race driveline saves weight, and with the diff that unlocks the differential tuning, which we'll need to do in a second. Then for platform and handling, we're going to put on some rally springs. So you want rally springs because that means that the weight of the car can move over onto the rear wheels, which gives you more traction when launching. You also want race front anti-roll bars and race rear anti-roll bars. These don't really help, but they do save weight, so you apply those. And then we're going to do a full weight reduction and save 351 kilos. So this is it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Next is tuning. So I'll go over the metric tune first, and then I'll cover the differences in the Imperial. So for the front tire pressure, you want to set this down to 1.4, just like that. And in the rear, you want to set this down to 1.1. I'm down to 1.1, there you go. Then here we can't change the gearing with this car at all. So you're maxed out to the speed of 417.9. This can change a bit if you touch the aero, if you put those upgrades on it, but we haven't. So our next thing to do will be the alignment. We're going to set these camber angles back to 0 degrees, and then the front caster angle down to 4 degrees. Then after alignment, we're going to come over to springs. We want to set it up to 90.0 in the front. Come back down a little bit. You go 90.0, and in the rear you want to set this all the way down to 45.0. Just like that. So you go 45.0 in the rear. Next you want to come over to the dampening. So in the front here we want 5.5 for the rebound stiffness, and in the rear you want to come down to 2.2. Then for bump stiffness, you want to go up to 4.6, just like that. And in the rear, you want to bring this down to 1.5. So that's it for dampening. We're going to come over to the differential next. So this front acceleration, you'll set this up to 88%. And in the deceleration, you can leave it. Then for the rear acceleration, you'll set this up to 95%. Just like that. You can leave the deceleration. And then for the center balance, you want to set this down to 70%. So that's it as far as tuning goes. So I'll cover the differences for the Imperial tune right now. So for the Imperial tune, you want to have 20.8 psi in the front tires and 16.2 in the rear. And then the other difference will be in the springs over here. You'll want 503.9 in the front and 251.9 in the rear. So that's it as far as the differences go. So you can go ahead and apply all of these. There you go, guys. That was how to build and tune the Rimac Concept 2 for drag racing. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.